Is my game on too? Oh god. I don't think my game audio is on. Yeah, there it is. Hold on 1 second. I need to fix that. Why can't I see that on here? I'm breaking immersion here, guys. Hello, by the way. I'm trying something new. New setup. Maybe that should go there instead. I bought a chat box and it looks cute. I put the links back in. I put the links in the description. Hi, Maui. Oh god, why is this all the way down here? That is not what I meant to do. I'm a little bit off today because I'm a little tired. For some reason, my medications have either... Okay, admittedly, I skipped taking some of my medications for a little bit because I didn't have them refilled. Bad on me. But as a result, because I kind of went off pattern, I've been really, really sleepy. It is a really cute chat box, right? I got it on VGen. It was from Chronicle. And I have it linked down there. And it was in their shop. It was really, really adorable. Oh, Mary, can you hear the game or no? I'm not sure if you're able to hear it because I can't see the little mixer for it on my OBS. I can see me talking, but thanks. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'll figure it out eventually. We gotta love the medications. They make you function. And I gotta remember that, and I gotta remember that's why I need to get them refilled on time. Note, if you ever feel better when you're on your medications and you're like, I can handle life without my medications. No, you cannot. You need to take your medications regardless. Okay, yeah, I thought so. I thought you might not be able to hear the music of the game. Would it be this? There we go. I think I got it. Let me see here. How about now? Can you hear it? I think it's really quiet, but... Oh, that is not what I meant to do. Let me turn up. When I tend to play games, I tend to turn down the volume quite a bit because I can't hear my own thoughts. But then again, I also have like 3,000 tabs on. I have like 3 videos playing in the background usually, so that's probably why. That's probably a contributing factor. Yippee! I'm glad! Okay, before I start playing, let me take the medications. Hydrate, take a snack, make a feel-good thing. Ah! Next one. We all good. I have water, and I have sweet treats. I went to the pastry store by my school again. They have cheesecakes, and they're small little slices, but they're so yummy. Hi, Kiro! I did a different time than usual today for stream, mainly because my family is not here. I love my family, but they yell such doxable information when I'm home. Oh my god. Or they start yelling up a storm at each other. You can... I adore them, but you cannot be around them for longer than an hour. I'm doing alright. How about you? The child yearned for the mind and fields. The other day, they were literally... They started, like... My brothers have started, like, aggressively fighting with each other. But here's the thing. We can't tell if they're actually fighting or if they're just, like, messing with each other vaguely, pretending like they're gonna do something. Because one of them screams bloody murder no matter what! No matter what happens, he screams bloody murder. And he literally what will be happening is my other brother is walking towards him. Walking. Oh no. Are you doing... Is there anything actionable I can do to help? Or make you feel better? Besides being an absolute yapper, once the medication kicks in, I'm gonna be yapping like a storm. Oh, yeah. The other night when I was on stream with Plum, my sister decided to enter my room, like slammed door open. And she starts yelling my name, but also trying to take my lashes. And Plum panicked because I feel bad because Plum thought it was my actual name, and that my sister was using my actual name and I was using her actual name. The thing about our family though is that none of us use our actual names when we're referring to each other. It's just weird. But our names are kind of like loosely. Our nicknames are in the family are loosely based on our names, but not enough to where it's identifiable as our name. So it's usually more based off of like random events that happened. So my nickname in the household is Aina, which doesn't even match like my actual name, not even in pronunciation. It has some letters in common, but it doesn't have the same pronunciation whatsoever as my actual name. But the reason I go by that is because when my little sister was a baby, she didn't know how to say my name. So she just called me that. And it kind of just stuck for the whole family. And before that, it was something completely different that I named myself. I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm glad that you're able to be with us. For the moment being, mind empty, brain off. Motivational quote. I will give you the hug. I'm patting my mic if you can't tell. But motivational quote. Violence is sometimes the answer. Bite them. Bite them. I've been entering calls with just saying cold open bite them with some of my friends, and one of my friends said, "Are you like okay? Are you food motivated? Are you teething?" And I was like, Teething. Apparently now I am a baby going through the teething phase. Yeah, I'm streaming earlier than usual because right now is a gap between some of my classes and because no one's home. I love my family, but plus also one of my classes decided that they were gonna end up, what's it called? Canceling. So like for today because the TA isn't feeling so well. So I ended up having slightly more time than usual today. Mary, I'm gonna message you after. I just remembered something. Plus, I haven't played Fields of Mistria in a while. I yearned for the mines a little too hard. And so I decided to go for the other mines. Your girl said mines, mines, mines. Oh, I'm gonna make my server is almost done being made. I still have to put in the rules. So, but it's nearly done. I'm gonna have it done by Wednesday because Wednesday I plan to do a repo stream with some friends. But there's also still room in the repo stream for some people to join us. Right now, as of now, there's one person for sure. One person I still have to message confirmation. But I think repo lobbies have up to 6 players you can invite. So there's, I think, 3 more people that can join us. But I haven't asked anyone because I'm afraid to ask. my big confidence at that time when I was making my pinned post and my tweets of let's make a collab for him. I will reach out to you, and then like later on when I'm actually trying to put together something and I'm like, I'm scared. Typically, I'm not afraid to bother people, but when it comes to me asking if someone wants to join me to do something or wants to take time out of their day to be around me, I'm like, oh boy. That's where I get scared. Yes, I shall bring you sap. Wait, did I? Okay, I didn't take that though. Do I have a butterfly? I'm pretty sure I have a butterfly. I don't remember what I've donated into this museum. I need to get hearts up with March though. Wait, how many hearts am I at with people? Adeline, I have a heart. I have absolutely no other hearts, I think. Cool. I have Ulrich. Love you, big man. March, I have March. Okay. I have a heart with March. I think I need, in the summertime, I need to get at least 4 hearts with them. I got my work cut out for me. Okay. It's okay, I got this. Don't have to say that I love you. It's you and I filling my mind, never forgetting this memory. The way you got my heart breaking 1,000 knots. If I can't have it all the time, then I'll just make this story about me. I love that song. That's one of my brain rot songs. Oh my god, and Le Poisson Steve one right now. Oh. The one that goes, Steve, Le Poisson Steve, Poisson Steve. Oh, what's it called? Plum introduced me to that. I have not been the same. It's so bad. I was singing it like, I was singing it slightly when I was I want to think I was cooking something in the kitchen. And my brother comes in, he's like, why are you singing about croissants? I was like, I'm just not good at French. Steve, what's on Steve? What's on Steve? I think the medicine's kicking in. I don't feel sleepy anymore. I love how that's like the tell for me if my medicine is kicking in, how much energy I have. Kitty kitty! Little kitty! Yeah. Steve, what's on Steve? What's on Steve? Me. I'm gonna go into the mines. And I hope to have a shorts cover tomorrow. I still have to make the video, but I have the mix done. I'll eventually post that. Kitty kitty! Little kitty meow meow! What were these for again? I think these were for Adeline because there's no way I planted that many potatoes. I don't have money. Oh, okay. I have to go to Adeline's home. I need fennel. Okay. Looks like I just made potatoes for the potato's sake. I don't think I have enough days for that to grow. 6 days. I think maybe the turnips only. Because there's only 3 days left. I'll just leave it just in case. What's on Steve? What's on Steve? We'll sell some potatoes. That way we can have some money. I'm so sorry I didn't see you sooner. Hi, my sweet bean. I miss you. I haven't seen you in a hot minute. I'm living my farmer life. My pretty farmer girl life. Oh, I'm so glad you came by. I haven't seen one of your streams in a while too. Didn't you go on hiatus a while back? Hello, Angel. I'm not sure if I'm a good streamer, but I'm certainly streaming. Oh god, I am unorganized as hell. But we both knew that would happen. When have I ever been known for being completely organized? I'm a bit of a mess. But I'm having fun. It's a lot more fun than I thought. It's because I recently had gotten the computers that would actually be capable of running a game, let alone OBS, while playing a game. That was a game changer. Fee helped me set it up. Aw, I love you. How are you doing, Lulu? This ship hasn't sunk yet! Woohoo! I'm still afloat. Even if it's barely. Oh my god. Someone gave me an idea for lore. I want to think it was Cosmew. I adore Cosmew. He's so sweet. But they were telling me about how I could incorporate being a ship. Like, maybe I could incorporate gods to my lore. I basically had made a tweet where it was like, I don't have lore. I don't know lore. What is lore? But they gave me an idea about relating it to something to gods, and I thought about the ship of Theseus, I believe, where it's basically the paradox of if everything is replaced if every piece of a ship is replaced, is it still able to be called that ship, even though it's technically a different ship than when it was first named? I like that paradox. I think it's cool. Oh, I can't go up there yet. I thought I could. So I thought about doing that, or something related to that. Hee. I know, but it's still a little fun. It's fun to think about making it more nice and put together. The thinky brain. Do the thinky brain do. If it floats, it shall be my ship to sit. Fair enough. Hey, if it works, it works. You wanna come, friend? Hi, friend. You're a little buggy buddy. Buggy made a cover. I remember. The mind is now going everywhere because I finally can think. Bow, bow. Ah, I thought I had my sword out. I do have that. Okay, yay. I would have cried. Come here, little fella. What are you scared of? Owie. But with ties to... Ooh, interesting. Berserk with ties with the biblical story of angels and saints. The Pope passed away today. When I saw the news, I ended up giving a little prayer, but still, it's disappointing because he was a very good man. God kept him alive long enough to give JD Vance a scolding, though. I do think I am glad that he managed to see Easter, though. Hello. A young angel who went through it all from more in heaven to... Ooh! Tragedy throughout history of mankind. I'm a boat. That's what I got so far. I do like your lore. It's just... I think it's amazing that you put a thought into it, and then I'm over here like, I got nothing. I just did this. I just said, F it, let's go. I just used my OC that I've been using since I've been on the internet. Do I have food? I don't think I do. Yeah, I did not bring food with me. Dang it. Dang it, I'm gonna miss all this copper. I'm glad he was able to celebrate. Oh my god, I was with my family the other day when we were celebrating Easter, and we were playing a card game, but my energy was so low because as much as I love my family, playing any kind, they get super competitive, so playing any kinds of games with them is a lot. It is a lot. So we were playing outside like lawn darts. And while we were playing lawn darts, my brothers got super into it, super competitive, started fighting. But afterwards, when it was starting to get dark, we went inside and started playing card games. And we were playing Old Maid. One of my brothers very obviously had the Old Maid, and he was trying his hardest to trick me into getting it. Like literally shoving his face in my cards to the point that everyone could see his cards. And I looked to my sister who's next to me, and I told her, just put me on my misery peacefully, please. And my grandfather, he kind of forgets that I can say such blunt statements. So he was like, did you say put you out of your misery peacefully? And I said, yes. And he was just like, why would you say that? And I'm like, because can you see this other kid shoving his card in my face? I am known inside and outside of my family for putting together very unique sentences. But literally he was like out of his seat, practically jumping to try to shove it in my face to get me to pick it. He's not very discreet, but he's also like very rude if he deems you a competitor that he has to beat. So while we were playing lawn darts, the same brother, I was on his team. I was his teammate. And the first round, we actually end up losing. And obviously, like, he's a little guy. So he's not very good at the game yet. But he deemed me the problem. And as soon as it was the next round, he said, Tata, you're on my team now. And I was like, excuse me? Because my grandfather had played the best, obviously, because he's the oldest. So he was like, you're on my team now. And my grandfather was like, we are not doing this. They can get kind of nasty when they're playing, I'm not gonna lie. Wait, did any of you guys celebrate yesterday or do anything fun yesterday? I know also yesterday was like WWE. I had some friends telling me about how they were going to be spending the day watching that event going on. Yes, really, he wants to win so bad that he's just like, I don't care what bridges I burn. And I was like, kid, I have to pack your lunch tomorrow. Did you forget that? He's like, no. My brothers have nothing if not audacity. Oh, right, I was supposed to visit Adeline. Hi, Adeline. I'm sorry I keep forgetting to go to your home. Woo! Barbecue and egg hunt! We ended up... So, my grandparents were actually supposed to come over to our home. But my grandmother, she's kind of prone to falling sick. So, she ended up calling us the morning of and saying she couldn't make it. So then we ended up going to her house instead. And we just brought pizza. We brought plastic eggs with candy and money in it. And I brought her a bunch of chocolate. Oh, for real? Yeah, a lot of stores were closed. The reason we brought pizza was because we couldn't figure out anything else on short notice. We were gonna cook something at home, but it was gonna be spicy, so it wasn't gonna sit well with my grandmother, so we had to change plans. We need more building materials too. At least another 150 wood, 200 stone, 2 copper ingots to complete the repairs. Don't worry, I can help! What a splendid idea! I love that line. Shit, you're the best. I don't like saying praising words, please no. You can count on me to get the job done fast when you're done gathering the materials. And I'll teach you all there is to know about raising animals and milling their feed when it's ready. I'll set up a donation box at the door of the mill. You can deposit the materials there and then bring the funds to me when you're ready. It's a big job, so take your time. Good to have your help on this. Yahoo! You can do praising words. Thanks, Hayden. No Walmart. You know your Walmart and Starbucks and local grocery store are open. Don't know the rest of the other stores though. That's fair. I remember working holidays when I was working at McDonald's. I felt so bad. Typically what would happen is we celebrated early in the day anyway because my aunts usually had like other plans with their families as well. And because my family was the most amendable and didn't care, we were just like, we'll celebrate in the day. So we usually would celebrate in the day and I would go in the evenings. Oh my god, they were the busiest evenings. I worked graveyard shift, okay? Literally, holidays were the worst because everyone who decided they were gonna skip out on eating at their holiday events goes at like from 10 p.m. to 3 a.m. to McDonald's. And the line is like all the way back and take like an hour to get through. And they get mad at you and it's like, I can't do anything. There's just a lot of people. At the beginning of college, when I was going to community college, but I wasn't doing well in school, so I didn't really take it seriously. So I was going to community college and going and working in the evenings at like Burger King and McDonald's to pay for it. It was just there was the unique people. And I remember it was very chaotic, but they particularly would always put me on graveyard shifts because I had the schedule where I was available in the day. And then I was there during the time of like right before COVID hit, and then during COVID, like during the lockdowns. Because for some reason, fast food is considered essential work. I can see it from the perspective of we're able to feed people who also need to be in the essential work, but at the same time, I also didn't quite see it. But I had worked there before the pandemic and during. And I remember like telling people, hey, it looks like it's getting pretty serious. I heard other countries are having lockdowns, guys. And no one took me seriously. Hi, March. You wanna have a gift? Well, first I'll talk to you. Summer's nearly here. Time to tear the sleeves off another old shirt. Ah! Okay, take my gift. Take my gift. This is nice. Thanks. March! I like it when they hate me. That sounds so toxic. Oh god. I seriously hate when people would go to fast food restaurants during the holidays. I always say it's better to cook at home. Yeah, I agree. Especially when you're able to cook with your families. Nuggles. Nuggles. Nah, they're Nuggles now. Chicken Nuggles. Typically what would happen was there wasn't much business during the day, but during the evening, because a lot of the area that where I was working was very, very family oriented. So they also didn't really do fast food during the holiday, because they preferred to celebrate with each other. But in the evenings after the holiday was celebrated, all bets were off and they were like, I want some food. And it would be like, the groups of people were very diverse. You would get like people my age who were like just done with a party with friends. And you would get like families size of 6 who were going and getting food because they didn't eat at the holiday. And I get it because my family is like that, unfortunately. My family is very picky eaters, extremely picky eaters. To the point that half of them don't like the things that my grandmother makes. Not necessarily because she's a bad cook, because she's amazing, but just because they refuse to eat pretty much anything that's not fast food. So they literally will starve themselves during all family events because they don't want to eat other people's cooking. And this goes for like all my family. Like they won't eat anyone else's food except their own. Like my stepdad won't eat any other family cooking unless it's his cooking. But so afterwards, constantly, what would happen is him and my siblings are extremely hungry after events because they literally starved themselves through the whole event because they didn't want to eat the cooking. She makes... I love her, but she does make some traditional Mexican meals. And I can see why my family can be a little thrown off by that, especially because my siblings didn't really grow up with that kind of cooking. But I love my nana's cooking. She taught me how to make albondiga soup. And she did say she would teach me how to make noodle, but she's getting older and tired. So I don't ever push her for that. But I love my Nana. Typically during family events, I end up like taking care of my grandparents. It's kind of become a bit of a meme. Or not a meme, but like a bit of a running joke with my family that whenever we go out, any service worker or any kind of person who's trying to interact with my family will not interact with any of the adults but me. Because a lot of my family is really hard to talk with. After your mercurial bout of regicide, you have become the villains of the kingdom. According to an ancient Aldarian law, you must now be tried in the court of law. I'm familiar with Aldarian law. We have the right to appoint ourselves a defender. I'll do it. I'll use one of my emerald blessings to summon us an attorney. Oh, I rolled a 1. Oh dear. That means our attorney is... a tree. A talking tree? Snugglefritz inspects the tree for signs of intelligence. I mean, I guess he does. Who cares? But tell me though. It's a normal tree, but it's very pretty. I see. Well, you're all found guilty. Oh, I have got to write a ballad about this one. I think I'll be the black sheep of your family because I would eat literally any... Yeah, that's strange. How bad could they be when it comes to taking orders? It's not necessarily that they're bad. It's more that they get easily overwhelmed. So when we're ordering together as a family, we're ordering with like typically 8+ people. When it's all of us together. So because there's so many people to hear each, like not even like in the, so like if we're in a sit down restaurant, a seated restaurant, say my parents are on one side, my siblings are on another side, my grandparents are on the side, and whoever else was with us is on in their own little section. They can't hear each other over the noise of all the people talking in the restaurant, let alone when they're sitting at a quiet table at home. They struggle with hearing, all of them. But me, being the way I am, I kind of am hyper aware of conversations in general. So I tend to keep track of everything better than my parents. Not exactly great, but better than my parents. So then what happens is gradually, because I'm speaking more politely, because I am more put together, the servers end up talking to me because I'm treating them with politeness. Whereas my family, all of them are trying their best, but they're getting frustrated with the fact that they can't hear each other. But that frustration is also coming out in their speech and tone and coming across to the server. So to the servers, it sounds like they're angry with them and frustrated with them when it's not that. Or like, if like there's a problem and say the manager got called over the other day, what ended up happening was they were talking with the manager, but they were talking with a really harsh tone. So what ends up happening is I end up having to clarify details and explain to the manager what my family is trying to ask in a more detailed way. So because the manager knows now that I'm going to be the more detailed one speaking, she then goes to me instead of my parents and asks, how's everyone doing? How's everything going? And I was like, it happens every time. But also I end up like taking care of my grandparents because my family just, they are single-minded too. And they just zoom. But my single-mindedness is on my grandmother who can barely walk. We're in agreement then. Yes, a truce. So we can take down Ulrich. I'm with ya. I can't let Ulrich smudge my reputation. Friends, is this really necessary? Ulrich is just having fun playing the game. He even bought us all dinner with his winnings last time. Besides, he couldn't possibly win a 3rd time in a row, right? Hey, sorry, I wasn't listening. Can anyone tell me what the difference between a regular flush and a royal flush is? They ain't passively aggressive, they're aggressively passive. Yeah, pretty much. For my grandparents, it's just that they're older, and so they kind of struggle with keeping up with any conversations in general. My parents, they get easily frazzled because they're so used to so many sounds regularly that it just overwhelms them and nothing helps whatsoever. And then my siblings are kids, so they literally are not paying attention, but also are not trying to make anything better. So I'm the only one there that's like, can adjust my tone and personality. I'm the only one with awareness there. And the ability to act on the awareness. Sit with me, Ship. You're always so busy during the week. Ah! March. Ship, you're here just in time. Juniper brought something truly special today. I've only heard stories about this wine. Gather around, everyone. For a once-in-a-century occasion. This witch vine Merlot, an 800-year-old vintage that I brought with me to Mistria. Witch vine Merlot. Oh, you've heard of it. I suppose with your background, you've heard stories. Yes, this is the real thing, and I think the first glass should go to Valen for really opening my eyes to approaching the finer things. So, how is it? Don't hold back, Doctor. It's unbelievable. Transcendent. I love it. Well now, isn't that nice? I haven't seen anyone this humiliated since the Count of Thornbrook. And we all know what happened to him. And if you don't, I'll tell you later, Ship. The bottle! Junie knocked it over! There it goes. All over the floor. Her Sprite! I love her! I'd offer you some, but my cup is quite empty. Thank you for sharing, Juniper. Correction. This is the most humiliated I've seen someone since the Count of Thornbrook. I love Junie. I love Junie. I love Junie. I love Junie. Ooh, I can make things. Maybe this will turn a profit. I will put away my bad jokes, I promise. Will the baked potato change anything about the price? I don't think so. It gives it like 5 cents more. Woohoo! Okay. Reina! Oh, I can't. Why is it not letting me talk with her? Girly pop. Girly pop. Girly pop. There we go. The inn is so full. This is what I call a successful night. Thanks for coming by and being part of it, Ship. I like Reina. She's nice. Reina's also the name of my OC. So technically this model is named Reina. You know, I used to be I can't talk. You know, used to be a time that Luck and Maple wouldn't fall asleep unless I sing them a lullaby. They grow up so quickly. Aww. Market's tomorrow. Maybe I'll stop in and find a little gift for Josie. Aww. Ship core. Is a ship core that I'm a shipwreck, or... Welcome to the third meeting of the Dragon Guard heist. There's a problem. We were going to make Balor sleepy with the cheese and potatoes. But there's no cheese and potatoes on the menu this week. How did I miss this in my calculations? So what do? We improvise. Oh no. You know what happens when Dell improvises. Don't worry about it. It's never good. Anyway, if we need Mr. Ballard to be asleep, I say we strike at dawn. Dell, he'll be in his room. He'll be so mad. We'll be really quiet. Ship, you better leave this to us professionals. We'll report back next week. I am Dell. That would be my thinking too. That would be my line of thinking, unfortunately. I wasn't the brightest when I was in school. Okay, socially I wasn't the brightest. I was pretty good with my grades when I was like really little. I was good at understanding the material. I just I wasn't very socially aware. Ever. I got the brain empties, and that's a chronic condition. There's no thoughts in this head half the time. What were the things I needed? Goby, freshwater oyster, catfish, wood, wild berries. Oh, we have wild berries. Tuna, sap, and fennel. Okay, we do a little exploring tomorrow. Take a little bite of my treat. Hold up, Reina, aka Shipdish. Yeah, so technically my OC is named Reina. Spelled R-E-I-N-A. I just picked it because I liked it. Also, in Spanish, Reina means queen. And she's queen of my heart. But yeah, I technically named my OC Reina. But I go by, like me the person, I go by Ship. It's a little confusing, admittedly. I view my OC as a separate thing from me, but also it's more like there was a post going around about how do you view your VTuber model? I kind of view my VTuber character as me, but not in the sense that it's completely me. More like in the way that you can throw on an outfit and it's emblematic of your personality. It's part of you. It's something you enjoy, but it's not like 100% that it, like, you would never say that an outfit is you, as like literally you. But it's also like hard to separate the character from it's hard to not associate it with me whatsoever, because I've had this since I've been online. I've had this persona and character design since like I was little. Or not little, but like it's grown with me. Pomegranate! Alrighty. We needed to bring berries. I forgot the berries. I can literally get berries still. I forgot. Yeah. Reina has been drawn by many, many artists, by the way. I have a problem with buying art, admittedly. It's just so pretty. I even commissioned new emotes. I should not be allowed to have VGen. I end up scrolling because I'm curious about the different creators, and then as I'm scrolling, I'm like, ooh, that's cool. I'm like VGen for me is the equivalent of online shopping for my family. Like when they're shopping for clothes online, the equivalent for me is shopping on VGen. It's so bad. But artists make such pretty thingies. It's hard to not want it. And I told my mom, you literally never have to worry about anything fitting you because nothing's going on your body. Okay, where did these things go to again? Celine wanted fennel. Steve wanted berries. Hi, March. Maybe it's because I work in a forge all day, but I like hot drinks all year round, even in the height of summer. It's a cute model and I like it, but I know there's going to be some legal issues with this since it's a public domain model. Oh, if I ever try to like actually get serious about doing like doing VTuber stuff where I'm like trying to brand and merchandise, I would definitely like commission like an actual customized model with a dedicated rigger and dedicated artist. I mainly use this because I wasn't even sure if I would enjoy trying to do streaming. It was an uncertainty for me. But I do find that I enjoy it, so I would like to take it a little more seriously, and eventually I want to get to the point where I do have things that are my own. The character design, like the actual the thing that I based her off of, where I made the customizations of the pre-made model, are based off of my character. But I wouldn't be able to use this commercially because this is not like I think, or at least I don't think I can use it commercially. I have to relook at the terms of service. But even at that, if you ever want to do things where like you're trying to use it for commercial purposes, like purposely making money off of the monetizing streams, monetizing the model, you have to be careful because sometimes the terms of service won't allow that. I'd have to check. I believe monetized content for this one is okay, but things like making merch off of this is not okay. And the difference would be that if I were trying to make merch, that is direct profit off the model. Whereas monetization is, this happens to be a monetized stream would be, this happens to be the model that I use. But the thing that's being sold is me, my conversation, my personality, me on stream, my personality on stream, rather than I'm selling this model on stream. Does that make sense? Oh, do I already have that donated? Yeah, I do. This one also isn't, I don't know if it's considered public domain, because it was a pay-to-use model, so I had to purchase the model to be able to use it. So it is technically commercial. But I'd have to read the I'd have to go back to the terms of service. I wouldn't do anything without reading the details of that. Wait, did I give to Celine already? I did not. There she is, pretty little Celine. Oh shit, is this the family requested? Thank you so much. Here's my recipe for spring salad. It really highlights the flavors of the season. Did I don't think I have it in my inventory. Okay, yeah. Kitty! I knew I could throw things, but I forgot how. Kitty kitty meow meow. Oh, I forgot to sell that. I need to make another chest. Do I want to sell the tulip? I think I'll hold off on selling the tulip. Wait. Oh, wait, I have a chest here. For the time being, you guys get placed in here, because I don't know where else to put you. Bum 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 bum. We need to make some monies. We also need to break some things. You want to be a friend? Steve, les poissons Steve. Poisson Steve. I want to do more singy. Oh my god. So I was trying to find an animator, or trying to pick an animator that I would like to approach when I'm commissioning for my zombies cover. And it's gonna be a full cover, but I ended up brain rotting a bit hard and making a whole spreadsheet full of animators in the communities that I'm in that have available open commissions, but also just do commissions in... No, Plum introduced it to me. She is the one that got me hooked. I brain rotted hard and made myself a list, and I'm still making a sheet with commissions, but I ended up putting on there 175. I ended up finding 175 different animators for music videos. But it helps me to be able to visually see all the data. Palma is the one that introduced Lepus and Steve to me. I'm thankful to her for it, but also, it is so catchy. It's also gotten to the point where my friends also have it stuck in their heads. We're all brain rotting it right now. I think I am going back into the mines so I can get more copper and get myself a better axe. But literally before the Me-Side stream the other night, she introduced me to Poisson Steve. And it's been stuck in my head. Steve, le Poisson Steve. Poisson Steve. Oh, as a result of me making the little sheet and going through VGens, also, I ended up following a bunch of animators. So, I'm sorry for all the notifications that may have been received. I have a very addictive mind. You give me pretty thing, I go hard and look for more pretty thing. She puts on my seatbelt. My brain do be braining sometimes, and sometimes it don't. I got better at the mining, and you can tell because you can tell my medicine kicked in because of it. You can tell when my medicine kicks in by how good I'm playing a game. I'm not necessarily bad at games. It just depends when I'm playing. It's situational. Warm. Yippee for Junie! Steve, le poisson Steve, poisson Steve. Yeah! She showed it to me right before a stream, and literally, ever since I have been so brain rotted. It's just so good. It went so hard, and yet so simple. gonna catch this fish. You wanna come home with me, fishy fishy? I got a shrimp. You can't go in the water, haha. Did I already get a shaft or something? Because I'm not... None of these are becoming shafts. Yee. Okay. Did I already turn that into... Okay, I can eat this one. Ooh, what you eating? I ended up having cheesecake from a bakery. It's very yummy. It was a much one. And it was $3. I get worried about spending money on myself, okay? For some reason, it's like once I see art, I'm like, ooh, pretty, yeah! And then once I see food that I need to sustain myself, I'm like, but I don't want to spend a lot. It's the oddest priorities, I know. And trust me, if my family ever saw the fact that I even spent money on digital art, they would crucify me. Bonk. Aww. Okay, well, at least I got all the copper. Having bean and chicken chalupa. Ooh, with tomato sauce. Yum. I should probably make soup. I said I was gonna make soup earlier and then I didn't. Later. I keep procrastinating on it. My soup is, all it is carrots, cabbage, and whatever leftovers I find in the fridge. My family's not a fan of leftovers, so I end up eating the leftovers. It's a nice system. Ooh, I have 4. I think I can make the pickaxe. Delicious and refreshing. I'm glad. Ship stew. Tasty surprise with this. Pretty much. I don't add anything weird. All it is just... Okay, because the basis of it is just cabbage and carrots. And then literally it's just water and chicken bouillon. Pretty much almost anything goes. Sometimes I literally will just eat the carrots and the cabbage. I just really don't... They're my favorite vegetables. So I'll buy like a pack of frozen veggies and put that in. I just really, really like veggies. And then my family walks in and they're like, what smells like ASS in here? And I'm like, that would be my food. This. This gets donated. This gets donated. I put that away. Bum, 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 bum. In my parents' eyes, at least I'm not always eating top ramen. I mean, I don't know how much better it is, but it's pretty much the same thing. A head of cabbage can last me like about a week. And they're pretty relatively cheap for how much you're getting from it. And then a pack of carrots. Baby carrots are cheaper than the bigger carrots, but I literally will just buy whatever's cheapest because carrots are carrots to me. What was I gonna do? Oh, I'm out of stamina though. Yeah, we're gonna sleep it off and then next day. Full stamina. No. Watch my requests be full. Celine! Oh my god, she's so pretty! Look at her! Looks like another scorcher. Best to get anything urgent done in the morning when it's cooler. She's so right. She's so right. She's such a queen. I love her for that. Gossip! Talk to Ballard, Juniper, and Dell to collect gossip. Afterwards, tell Elsie what you learned. Do you have a nose for news? An ear for the exciting? I love Mistria, but I do miss all the gossip of the big city. First... Oh, I forgot to get the gift for March. My March, I'm so sorry! I'm pretty sure this is the quest that allows you to get the gossip feature. And then I believe I need a ruby. I don't have enough sap yet. I think that's all. That's all that I can get, at least. Because I know Balor wanted a ruby. Ooh. Petal. Donatables! Where is everyone? Okay. First, March. My beloved. I love that they changed the outfits for summer. Hi, March. Whew. There's no escaping the heat when there's work to be done. Yes. My words are wording. This is nice. Thanks. Merch. Okay. I'm composed. I am a composed chip. Where's Balor? Okay, Junie's over there, so I'm gonna go and give Junie her thing. Junie! Ma'am! Her outfit is outfitting! Excellent, Chip. This red toadstool is exactly what I need to get the poison level. Well, anyway, here's your reward. Bye-bye now! Oh, Chip, do you need something? I'm in dire need of gossip. Got any for me? Well, now that you mention it, some of my most critical potion ingredients have been going missing lately. At first, I thought I must have misplaced them, but it's starting to seem like they're slipping out of the cauldron all by themselves. That's not supposed to happen normally. I had no choice but to trade with Balor some of those rubies he likes so much in order to restock my supplies. Slimy business all around. I love. These are so pretty, but I don't think there's any necessary use for them. Basil. We do the zoomy zooms, the zoomy zooms, the zoomy zoomy zoom. I'm pretty sure the trees in this area regrow if you chop them. Do I want to talk to Del first? I'll talk to Del first. Where are they again? I'm very smart. Del! Hey, ship! How can the Dragon Guard assist you today, citizen? Does the Dragon Guard have any intel to share? Intel? Is that a kind of newt? Because in that case, you're in luck. I've got a whole pocket full. Where did you get the newts, Del? I've been tasked with saving them. Tasked by who? Well, maybe not tasked with exactly, but it's a Dragon Guard's job to help those in need. I found them in the bathhouse, swimming around in Juniper's weird soup. Newts don't belong in soup, ship. Everyone knows that. So I've been helping them and Miss Juniper at the same time. Plus, Mr. Balor let me trade in a bunch of them for my favorite chocolate. What's he doing with them? Who knows? It's not the Dragon Guard's job to ask questions. Oh, Dell. So it's seeming like she's stealing the newts from Juniper's potion, giving them to Ballard for Ballard to sell back to Juniper. And it's a cycle. Oh, I love them. Let's turn to my Ruby. You never let me down, Ship. This is exactly the kind of Ruby my customer is looking for. Here's your cut of the deal, as promised. Ship! Dashing as always, I see. What's the oddest thing you've ever had an order for? Funny you should ask. Juniper did place a special order for a dozen newts the other day. She marked the request as bath supplies for some reason. I wasn't sure I'd be able to swing it, but I managed to source them all from Dell at the last minute. Look, I don't go asking too many questions. I'm just a middleman. They're in a cycle. Oh my god. They may not be the brightest, but I love them. Oh, Renegade, how do you like the chat box? It's cute. I got it on VGen from Chronicle store. My VGen addiction is showing. We doing a little zooming. We doing a little zooming. Coconut. I feel like I have to sneeze. I was talking with my grandmother the other day, where I was talking to her. Okay, I have a question. Is this a normal thing? Because I always thought it was normal, but apparently not. I was telling her, because my brother started getting the hiccups, and I'm like, you know what? Anytime I get the hiccups, I literally can just stop myself from hiccuping. I literally just think, I don't want to have hiccups anymore, and I just stop. And that's it. So, like, I'll have one hiccup, and I just stop, because I didn't want to have hiccups anymore. And I thought that was normal, because I've been able to do it since I was little. But when I was telling my grandmother about it, she was like, honey, that's not normal. And I was like, what do you mean? Only now are they kind of figuring out how odd I can be. Because I was able to mask it when I was little. I haven't been able to mask it since I've gotten older, though. Should I sell these? Eh. You're standing on business, kitty. I can't do the same thing with sneezing, though. If I wiggle my nose enough, sometimes it'll stop. Hi, kitty. Little itty bitty kitty. Hello, welcome back. Renegade Angel, I have a question. Are you able to stop yourself from hiccuping? Because I have learned, apparently, it is not a normal thing to be able to do. Because I was talking with my grandmother. Let me recount it for you. Essentially, if I feel like if I end up hiccuping one time, I can think to myself, I don't want to hiccup anymore, and I stop hiccuping. Like full stop, just done. But apparently, is that a normal thing or not? Because I thought it was pretty normal. But I've been informed that it's not. By my own family. My grandmother literally looked at me and she's like, "It's not normal, sweetheart." And I was like, okay. Oh, my day's been okay. I had class this morning and that pretty much was as uneventful as you would think. It was just statistics. As much as I enjoy math, I really get confused by statistics. Because it's more about displaying for other people to gather knowledge from the data rather than necessarily going through and picking out data points. I am not streaming on Twitch. I'm just streaming on my YouTube. Why is it laggy? Is it saying that I'm streaming on Twitch? Because I promise I'm not. Maybe I need to check something in my settings. It's also windy, so that might not be a plus with my connection. I haven't streamed on Twitch in a while, actually. I like Twitch, but I like it for the potential for its interactivity, but I also don't have... Answering questions that I'm not seeing on YouTube. Am I? I've just been yapping. I've been yapping at myself. I was asking you if that was normal. Oh, I can't do anything anymore. I don't have enough wood. Dang it. Steve, there. Hi, Nameless! Okay. I thought it was something like my connection was like really, really bad. So you were asking because it was bad, and I was like, oh, what'd I do? Kitty, kitty, kitty. Peaches and cream. Poached pear. And coconut milk. Berries and cream, berries and cream. I'm a little like berries and cream. I'm doing pretty good, Nimbus. How about you? You didn't answer my question, Renegade Angel. Not yet. Let's see what things I can make. The cooking makes you a little bit more money. You're getting out of a cold? Honestly, I think I might be getting sick. I can feel it in my throat. So, you are getting better. It just passed on to me. Yippee, I'm glad. Thank you, Renegade Angel. What did I want to do? Oh, Ulrich wanted the pike. Where is he? He's down there. Yitty! Little outfit. And a request for corn. Whoa, thanks, ship. This pike is one tough-looking fish. I know they say the brain isn't a muscle, but if I think too hard, it definitely feels like I'm giving it a good workout. Thanks. I'm glad you're getting better, though. Bum, 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 bum. Bum. Hi, March. Excuse me. You will learn to love me, whether you like it or not. Marigold! Oh, I thank you. I'm a yapaholic. Yippee yappy yappy guy. Yippee yappy yappy. Yippee yappy yappy. Yippee yappy yappy guy. Yay! No worries, Nameless. You'll get to hear me say random things. It's bound to happen. I would love to hear something funny. I will have to warn you that I probably will end stream at like 3:30. I mean, not 3:30. 2:30. No, not 2:30. Words aren't wording. Like 3:30, yeah. Only because my family gets home soon. As much as I love them, they are too much chaos when they get home. The times that I do stream, I stream either when they aren't home or when they are home, but they are all preoccupied. Far too preoccupied to be yelling doxable information. Basically, when everyone's heading to sleep. Last night I was on Plum's member-only stream and she was looking for someone to raid for the night. I suggested her to you, but I pranked her. Aww, how could you do that to Plum? I love Plum. I love her with all my heart. And knowing her, she probably would have been like, yeah, sure. She's the sweetest sweet bean ever. Oh, I don't know if you know, but you got him. I did? From who? I have to think them. She said the same exact. Her minds think very much. Her and my minds think very much alike, honestly. What's it called? When I did my first stream, I put the little waiting screen on, and she's like, "Ship, you just because I do that, you don't have to do that." And I was like, "But I'm learning from you." She's like, "Please don't." Oh my god. It lagged for a second. That scared me. I thought I was gonna crash. It's probably because of all the wind. Oh, she was all happy that she thought you were alive. Oh, I love her so much. One of the people that I'm supposed to have for repo, I have to double check with her if she's still able to, but one of them might be Plum. And because of that, I'm gonna try to find sweet other individuals. I'm gonna invite other sweet bean friends, because I don't want anyone scaring Sweet Plum. Plus, I also get anxious. Right now, I do have one friend who's confirmed Fee from the other time, too. Perish. Perish. I have the wrong tool. Perish. Ah! Rude. Oh, I forgot what the time. In all seriousness, I do hope she could raid you at some point. Knowing her, she very much will. I appreciate her. I feel bad. I feel bad that I can't raid her back. I'm working towards that. She will be the first person I raid when I'm able to raid. Mark my words. Kitchen upgrade! Level 2 kitchen is now available at Carpenter Shop. You should stop by and check it out. Woohoo! No wood. I am. It surprised me. Plum is so sweet. She's such a sweetheart. I adore her. The whole reason we started talking was just because we happened to be in the same server and have friends in common. And she happened to want... And then, like, it had been a while and we hadn't really talked. Like, one-on-one. And then she wanted to play me side, but was scared. And I told her, I'm not gonna go with you. And that's how we became friends. It all sparked from that. I had offered because, like, I knew I would never end up playing the game myself. Because as much as I enjoy games, I am still a bit of a scaredy cat. I can handle games if I'm with other people. And I can compose myself pretty okay. But if I'm alone, it kind of freaks me out. And I get nightmares. Let's see. Okay, this can be sold. Little itty bitty kitty cat. You're a tough man. When I was little, the first episode I'd ever seen of South Park terrified me. It traumatized me. And that is because at the time, funny enough, my really religious aunt really loved the show. And she decided to play it as background noise while my aunts and mom were cooking. And it was some holiday meal, but I don't quite remember what holiday. But the woodland critters episode was the one that she put on. My guys, if you have never seen it, oh, the twist of it, like, it literally made me cry and sob. Because they were in the kitchen. It was on the TV in the living room, and, like, it wasn't, like, a whole room away. It was more like they were right next to each other. But I was alone in the living room, and it was dark outside. And me being an only child, I only know what my family puts on for me. So I was thinking, this is probably okay, because my aunt put it on. And I don't think she even knew what she put on. Like, she knew she put on South Park, but she didn't know what the episode was. So when it played, and the scene of the critters getting violent, that absolutely terrified me, because I'm a sensitive person. I'd never seen, I wasn't like my family's also just like not really into that kind of stuff normally. So I started screaming and crying, because I was just like, what the hell is this? Yeah, South Park. At the time, I was young and I didn't know, so I saw drawings, I saw funny cartoon, and my family put it on, so it can't be awful. I was over here like trusting the adults. I don't think she did it on purpose to be mean. But I don't think she knew what the content of that episode was, or maybe she forgot what the content of the episode was. I don't remember how old I was. I want to think I was maybe like 8? Not positive though. It could be any age. She is super religious. Now she is super religious. At the time she was kind of like questioning her faith, but she was definitely always the more religious of my family, like of the sisters. I need to talk to Adeline so I can get this going. You're indispensable, ship. Let's get this mill running again. Kitty! Shipler goes crazy. Incredible. Whew. Wonderful work, everyone. Mistria finally has its mill back. You'll be able to make all kinds of new products now, ship. Would you like to hear more about the process of items? I'm good, thank you. Oh, I suppose you've done this before, huh? I won't have to import overpriced grain anymore. Henrietta and I and the rest of the animals are going to be thrilled. If you want to try your own hand at raising animals, ship, you'll need somewhere for them to live. Just come by to the workshop. With the right materials, we can set you up with coops and barns. Yay! I can get moo-moos! I can get myself little moo-moos now. Bow, 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 bow. Okay, part of why I was a super sensitive kid though was because I used to get really, really bad nightmares. Like, extremely bad. As I've gotten older, they've calmed down, but sometimes they can still get pretty bad where they're like affecting me physically and I wake up physically ill. But But for the most part, it was mainly when I was younger. I only get bad nightmares if I'm especially stressed about something. But I've managed to get better at managing my stress. Rip and tear all of hell. I crave violence. That's fine. It was mainly when I was way younger, honestly. That's the main reason why I'm a little cautious with horror games. It doesn't happen as bad now anymore. It happens to me when I dream of marriage. Oh my god. Catmint! Let's see, is this gonna be an oyster? No, it's not. Always have nightmares about demons. That's, yeah. For me, when I was little, not only were they like nightmares, they were like reoccurring nightmares. So it would be very, very similar scenarios repeating over nights. Or continuations of the same scenario happening over nights. So in my little brain, I was like, wait, this is real because it's happening again. Maybe. In my little pea brain. I will spare the details of what would happen in the dreams, though. Only because I don't know if that would be triggering for anyone. Those details stay with me. Boo. I think that one can be sold. Bring. Oh, I forgot to sell my food. I'm like, why do I have so much? That's why, because I forgot to sell it. I'm a big brain. Do I have enough for... I don't. Let's make it sleep. That way my stamina is nice and full. I'll probably do one more day. Mine that day. And that might be enough to where I have to head off. I do have to end at 3:30 only because, once again, siblings. I love them, but they do cause chaos. I need to feed you guys. You sound like my siblings. Can't thank you enough for your work on the mill. If you got some time, come over to my place. I'll put the kettle on and we can talk ranching and raising animals. Ooh. The other day, I was talking with my mom. And I was talking to her in the evening, but she had been gone all day with my stepdad. And all day I was babysitting and cleaning up in preparation for Easter. So when they got home, I ended up telling her, Mom, I didn't sign up for kids. And she's like, yeah, you did. You signed up for it when you had siblings. That wasn't my choice! Even, to be fair, my whole family knows that. Even as much as I say I didn't sign up for this, as much as I will say it, like, I still obviously care about my siblings and go out of my way for them. Like, I still very obviously love them and take care of them willingly. But at the same time, they are so hard to deal with all at once. That's the whole reason they left. They left because my siblings are hard to deal with. They don't want to deal with it, so they don't take them. Do! We got some monies. Oh my god, imagine. Oh, I got some flowers. I love dill pickles. I know pickles are like a controversial one, but I like pickles. You hear an angel? Important news. What's the news? Give it. Oh boy. Let's... A. Evie! Talked to your recruiter last week, and he said the ASVAB testing site is now open again. He told me the reason why it was closed the last time is because government issues, but it's been... Oh, is that for your... Is that for... Congratulations! How long have you been waiting to be able to take it? Wait, are you nervous? Oh my god. That's the test for recruitment, right? If I'm not wrong. I'm not very in the know ever. What's that? Okay, no. This whole month alone, you've been Dang. It's been that long? I'm really glad you were able to get... Or at least I was able to get to somewhere. Oh, for real? Wait, when you try to join, does that mean you're trying to join a specific part of it? Or do they tell you where you're... Does that test, like, tell you where you're most applicable or where's best to put you? I'm excited for you. I'm glad you were able to get it going. Oh my god. What's on, like, what kind of things do they test you for? I remember one of my friends saying that there's a physical portion, but I know there's other portions that they try to test on. Well, you always have them in backlog to be able to watch. Besides, it's not like I'm ever gonna go anywhere. Ooh. Besides, your future is much more important than watching my streams. I can make a sword. Oh my god. Yippee! There's a qualifying process for both physical and mental fitness. Ooh. I don't know much about your physicality or mentality, but I think you're pretty fit. I think you're pretty neat. That is not what I meant to throw. To see if you're smart enough to handle the milk. Ah! That I do have faith in. Very much so. I'm not saying it just out of nothing. I don't give empty compliments. I'm gonna put this up. Where should I put it? Is gonna go here. Yippee! Should I place this? Not really. I kind of want to sell it, actually. I'm gonna sell that. This is gonna go in my home. There we go. I believe in you. Itty bitty kitty. Let's see here. Yes, I am aware it is late. I'm so sorry. What things have I not sold yet? I think we'll leave it on that one. I have 10 minutes. I'm not sure. I think I might end stream on this one. Oh, after this cutscene. You have been hard at work around Mistria ship. The magic is returning to me through your efforts. The magic returning to me through your efforts has begun to clear my mind. Wait, you've been watching me? Dot. The powers inside of a dragon are vast. As I was saying, I have now recalled a particular spell suitable for human use, as well as the means by which to bestow it on you. I will now grant you the full restore spell. You will be able to access it from your journal. As its name suggests, casting it will fully restore your health and stamina. Yay! Your mana will restore bit by bit each night after a spell has been cast. Use it wisely. Thank you for entrusting me with this spell. You are most welcome. Practice your magic and continue to hone your abilities. We will speak again soon. I'll be studying for the test all this week. Ooh! Hey, you and me both. I'm gonna be studying for my midterms for my math. We are both gonna be we're both gonna be studying, but we're both gonna do good, okay? I have faith. It's a tutorial on magic. God, I wish I had magic. I do believe I will be ending stream here, seeing as my family is going to be arriving home soon, and because I really have to use the restroom. Thank you, Nameless. I took a quiz. The quizzes and exams are never ending, my guy. To be fair, instead of the semester setting, we have the quarter setting. So all the information that you would learn otherwise in 16 weeks, you learn in 10 weeks. So there's always quizzes and exams going on with me. I am sorry to be cutting short though, but I will be ending streams. I hope you guys have a good day. When I am able to raid, Plum is going to be the first person I raid. Watch it. Watch it happen. It will happen. I love you guys. Be safe. Have a good day. I've had fun for this stream too. Have a good day, guys. Be safe. I give the little heart. Oh my god. I accidentally clicked Grammarly. Can we not? I'm very smart. Be safe, guys. Have a